Hello again, everybody. This is day 2 of our first campaign of the 2021 calendar year. Today's January 5th, Tuesday. How you doing? I'm Chicago Sean. I figured out my camera, so now you guys get to see my beautiful face. You get to enjoy my quarantine hair that's just getting crazy and out of control. Definitely need a haircut. Anyway, but you're not here to look at my face. You're here to see the strategy that I'm doing. So as you can see on my screen here, you can see the 2 orders that we entered yesterday. Bought a January 29 straddle. It was at the money at the time, and we sold a strangle in the near week expirations, options that expire tomorrow. We sold to bring in some credit to reduce our net cost. Well, as tends to happen, markets move. When we put the trade on, S&P was trading around 72 and a half, 372 and a half. Now, as you can see here in the upper corner of my platform, we're trading around 370. Now, we're sitting in some open gains. You can see right here on my screen, we have $39 of open profits. Again, we're just doing one lots here to start out the first campaign of the year, just to work out the mechanics. I'm working out the mechanics. Remember, I'm trying to learn how to do this stuff. So far, so good. But the plan is I want to hold this position through tonight into tomorrow. For expiration day for these short options, at which point, if the entire position is profitable, we'll just close it down and then begin a brand new one. If it's not profitable, then we'll make adjustments and go from there. We've got until the expiration of the long options, which right now are 24 days until expiration. We have until then to make this position work for us. So I like our odds. Now you'll see the short option that I'm holding right now. I'm short the 367 puts, and I'm short the 377 calls. The puts now are sporting a 32 delta. Remember when I put these trades on, if you remember from yesterday, I want to sell options when they have a 25 delta. That's kind of my sweet spot. Not too close to the action, but close enough to get paid for it. So since the market has gone down, since we initially put the trade on, the delta has increased a little bit here. Nothing too alarming. They're still out of the money, which is great. But these call options, they got a 9 delta. They're only bid 19 cents now. There's just not much more we can win from that trade. And you can see that my entire positional delta, it's right here on the right. My entire positional delta is 15. Not a big deal, but ideally, we want to be delta neutral with this trade. I don't care if the market goes up or down. I want the market to kind of stay neutral and just let theta decay work its magic so we could exit this entire spread at a profit. So one thing I want to do today is I'm going to adjust my position to get my delta a little bit more neutral and to bring in some more premium, which will lower the net cost of my trade and lower my total risk. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually close this short call, okay? And I'm going to sell a new call. I'm going to sell this 24 strike right here that's currently bid 76 cents. So by doing this, I should be able to bring in about 50 cents. Let's see. I'm going to work an order here to sell that and buy this. Tastyworks makes it super simple. You just click on the bid when you want to sell. Click on an offer when you want to buy. It creates the spread for you. You can see it right here. And it looks like I'll be able to bring in about 56 cents of credit. I'm going to go ahead and hit review and send that order. And look at that, it got filled immediately. Here's my fill. You can see it right here on the right side of my screen. I got filled for 56 cents. And you'll see now that my position delta is basically 0. Awesome. I like to be delta neutral, and I just brought in some more credit. Now, I mentioned yesterday, and I'll keep refraining on this, until somebody teaches me how to use the curve on Tastyworks, I can't make heads or tails of how this works. So I still use Thinkorswim to do my position analysis, and I've crafted the trade here. This is what it looked like before I just made my adjustment. This purple line is my P&L curve across a range of prices in the S&P today. The green line shows what my P&L would be at expiration day at the close of trading tomorrow. So you can see we are kind of away from the middle. We want to be in the middle, and so we made that adjustment. In fact, I preset it up right here. If I click on this little button here, it'll reflect the adjustment that I made where I sold the 74 call and covered the 77 call. And let me go back to my taste source. What did we pay for? What did we collect for that? 56 cents. Okay, so let's just edit my credit to 56. But I'm actually going to lower my credit even more, 1 penny, because I paid $1 in commissions on that trade. I want these totals to reflect my commissions. And now this is what my position looks like. So let me just turn off that trade for a second. This is what we looked like before I made my adjustment. Now with that adjustment where I just brought in 55 cents net, add that in. Now you can see we're back in the middle of our structure here. This is where we want to be. This is the wheelhouse. We just want the market to kind of settle in this area between now and this time tomorrow, and then we should be good. And you know, the reason why we did that adjustment to bring in some credit, again, it lowers my risk by 55 bucks in this case, but it also gets to position more so that we're ready for anything. If the market goes down a little bit, we should be okay. If the market goes up a little bit, we should be okay. I mean, really, there's only 5 things that can happen with the SPY between now and tomorrow, right? Market can go down very big. The market can go down a little bit. Market could sit flat and do nothing. Market could go up a little bit, or the market could go way up a bit, okay? Those are the 5 scenarios, right? Well, in 2 of those scenarios, when the market goes down big or down a little bit, we'll be happy that we brought in some premium on the call side, because that's gonna work. That's gonna win. That's a winning trade. If the market goes sideways between now and tomorrow, that also is great, because those 74 calls had a lot more premium to decay than the 77 calls, and that's going to be winning for that position. If the market goes up a little bit, we should be okay. You know, maybe we'll make just a little bit of money on those calls, or maybe we'll be flat. That's okay too. The only way we lose by making this adjustment is if the market goes way higher. So 3 out of 5 scenarios, I definitely win by making that adjustment. 1 of those scenarios probably win, or at least be a scratch. Only 1 of them, 1 of 5, is where that adjustment was a losing trade. But at the end of the day, whenever you make an adjustment, whenever I make an adjustment, I want to be making my adjustment so that I'm going from where I'm at right now to where I want to be. And where do I want to be? I want to be kind of in the sweet spot of my maximum profitability area. See, before I made that adjustment, I mean, we were close. I mean, look, I'm splitting hairs here, right? But we were definitely on the downslope of our P&L curve there. Now, that makes me a little bit uncomfortable. I'd rather be kind of in the middle and feeling good about the next 24 hours. So that's my update to the trade today. I'm still figuring out this YouTube stuff. If you want to engage with me, I think the best way is to maybe send some questions or comments in the comments section on YouTube that you find underneath this video, or engage with me on Twitter. I'm at Chicago Sean. If you have some thoughts on what I'm doing here, I'd love to hear them. If you have questions on what I'm doing, I'll try to answer the best I can. Again, the whole point of this is to try to get feedback from you guys. This is a totally selfish endeavor. I'm trying a new strategy out, and I'm trying to make some money at it. And I think I'm onto a good idea here, but I might not be. And I just thought it'd be fun to engage others, and we could learn together. And I think we could all benefit if it works the way I think it will. So that's all I got for you, folks. I'll put up another video tomorrow around the same time. It's around 11 o'clock Mountain Time where I am right now. So we'll try to do it again then. Take care, everybody.